Scanning. Synchronizing. Stabilizing. Engaged.
Great morning, everybody. Great morning. This is K-Rev with K's Couch. I am so excited to be here. So excited to be up this morning. I am so excited to be in a place to where that I can breathe, I can talk, I can taste, I can touch. I can definitely understand. I have cognitive thinking. I can move on my own. I can transfer myself from one room to the next, and I don't have any issues. Even if you got a cane this morning and you woke up in your right mind, that is definitely something to be thankful for. Everyone does not have that opportunity. Everyone does not have that opportunity to be in that place. So take the time today to be thoughtful and thankful, to be thankful that you have life, to be thankful that you have the position to where that you can do for yourself. Mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. And it is your mind that would actually help dictate how your day and your life goes. It is your mind that helps dictate how your life goes. We are not these bodies. You got to know that. Sometimes we identify our lives with these bodies, but these bodies are here to help our spirit man have life or to have a being. So it is your spirit man and your mind that actually positions you to help get to where it is you desire to go in your life. So don't limit yourself. You are a limitless being that have the ability to do any and everything that you want. And that also includes great health. Now, today on Thursdays, like every Thursday, we have the privilege of having Dr. LaTronica Fisher from Road to Wellness. She is a holistic doctor that is in a very, very unique place to where that she's done traditional medicine and now I seen on LinkedIn a few days ago, she was celebrating 11 years in the holistic space with Road to Wellness. That is an awesome accomplishment. And so listen, now we're privileged to have this young lady with us every week to discuss and talk to us about how we can position ourselves in a uncertain time on how can we, how to be healthy. So today we're going to be talking about a few methods on how we can take care of ourselves. And K's Couch is actually brought to you by KR3 & Co Enterprises, which is we help businesses grow and grow securely. Anything and all things digital media. If you need promotional commercials done for your business, in introductory commercials and conversations for your business, we'll take care of that for you. Listen, any and everything media, we're here to help you grow and grow securely. We're also sponsored by Standard Mag, the voice of the culture and the oxygen to the entrepreneur, where your story and who you are is unveiled to the world. And we're here to help you. So we're excited today. We'll be coming on talking to Dr. LaTronica, and we'll be sharing with you what it's going to take to be the best person possible in a place and a time where there's uncertainty. It's happening here today on the couch, K's Couch.
Throughout life, one may feel he or she hasn't been heard, seen, or no one is listening. However, look up, don't fret. There is a place for you.
Processing.
Greetings.
Access granted.
Welcome to the couch, K's Couch.
It does not say whether you're bad or good, but it is a measurement.
Every single time you go to that bathroom and you got a stream of urine flowing out, you need to be saying, praise God.
Wow.
Because that's a sign that your kidney is getting better.
Like during that time when it was a fraction of a penny, and then you held it until today, you're a multi-millionaire.
Great. And as a result of this next conference, I am going to have a number of events following the conference.
Okay, I got you.
Nobody else. Willing to open the book.
to get this knowledge that you have. You gave up a lot of personal time with family.
Is less than $40 for both.
Wow.
And I have it in a variety of colors.
I take every moment as is. I've learned to be where my feet are.
Doctor, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am doing great. I am alive. I'm well, and I feel good.
You better believe it. Alert, alive, and I feel good as well.
Absolutely. So before we get started, I do want to hear that mantra. So those who actually tune in and also come and look at the replay, let them get a dose of that great morning energy. What is that mantra?
Absolutely. So we know the first thing we do when we rise in the morning and we stretch and we put our feet on the floor, the mindset is probably going to be the most important thing, that we start to send out all that good energy out into the universe, that we are so thankful.
Absolutely.
And then you just think about what is it you have to be thankful for. And it could be simple things. Like I remember telling you a while back, I was saying you want to say, I'm thankful. My daughter-in-law was teaching my little grandbaby to be thankful you got 5 fingers. The simple thing, because a lot of times people are thinking that you have to have these grandiose ideas of things to be thankful for, but you just want to be thankful because you get to see another day and walk in your purpose. And then the next thing is being grateful.
Right.
What are you grateful for? You breathing and taking in oxygen and air. Just gratefulness. And then appreciative that you have a mind, appreciative that you get to just stand up and just walk in your purpose again, just appreciative of all the people around you that are seeking advice, seeking attention, seeking, just guidance. Those are all the things that we have to think about on just the smallest scale, that you want to always be mindful that it is important that when you start your day with these things, that's how your day ends. Being thankful, being grateful, and being appreciative.
Yes. I love that. Thankful and appreciative.
Grateful and appreciative.
And that's so much that a lot of things that we can definitely be grateful for. And a lot of times we don't allow ourselves to really take a look at that. Like I was saying in the beginning, that sometimes you have to really think about that. You can get up on your own. You can breathe. You're not on a breathing machine. No one is helping you to get from your bed to your sofa, or even if you have a cane and you can get around. We're not really thinking about those things because we think it's supposed to happen, but no, it don't supposed to happen. It's definitely a gift of life. And it's really based on how you've really taken care of yourself sometimes. And so like today, I definitely want to discuss with you some of the methods. I mean, because it's a huge uncertainty right now, what's going on in life. We haven't heard a lot about the pandemic, but we know still COVID is still here. We know that this virus is still going around. And you got to take care of yourself. And there's so many things going out. So to kind of open this up, what is one of the biggest methods to you, of how we can first of all take care of ourselves in this uncertain time of the pandemic?
So as you did indicate it, there is a lot going on with the pandemic. There's a lot of things going on in our economy. A lot of people's livelihood have been taken away due to all of the uncertainty with the vaccine and whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. But the one thing you do have is your mind. And I say that to say is that health is a choice. Okay. It is not mandatory. It is a choice, just like it is to get out of bed in the morning, just like it is to go to work. Health is a choice. So when people have strokes, they end up with diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity. That is a choice. Now, whether you choose it or not, it's chosen. You see? So what I'm saying is that we have to step into a conscious world. And this is the moment where we have to be conscious about what we want for our lives. So the biggest method is your mindset. Do you really want true health? Are you eliminating all the negative energy that's going into your mind? You see what I'm saying? Are you allowing stress to take over your mind because of what's going on the TV and with social media and what people are saying? Do you have a vision board of what direction you want to go in? Do you have a checklist for 2022 goals? Because that's the first thing that needs to be in the driver's seat.
Wow.
You see, because you get confused and you get lost and combobulated and all the things that are going around if your mind has not decided that I want more out of life for myself, my health, my body, and my family. So you have to ask yourself, are you in the driver's seat or are you in the passenger seat? And the majority of people hang out in the passenger seat, allowing other people to dictate where they're going in 2022.
Wow. That is amazing.
And I share this with you because I want to be very transparent with our community. I don't come here to pretend to be this, that. I tell you like it is because this is how I live my life. So when we talk about methods, it's not me just pulling out some book, looking at all the methods and feeding it to you. I'm going to be passionate about the methods because they're my methods. So I'm sharing with you, what do I do to move past all of this so that you understand this is my philosophy. You can take it however you want. You could reframe it. You could use discernment and just utilize what works for you. But the first thing the year starts with for me is my mindset. Do I want more out of life? Do I really want to be healthy, or do I want to be in 10 years overweight, losing muscle mass, diabetic, taking medications, have high blood pressure, taking medications, high cholesterol, taking medication? All that's lifestyle driven. So what does your mindset tell you that you want for you in this time of the year, in this time of a pandemic, at this time in your mind? What does your mindset tell you want? Because guess what? It's challenging no matter what you choose. It's challenging if you choose it, and it's challenging if you allow the world to choose it or someone else to choose it for you.
Wow, that is amazing. That is definitely the truth. If you do nothing, you're still doing something. So you have to really position yourself to realize that, okay, yes, working out can be challenging. Making the decision to get up in the morning or going somewhere after work could be challenging to work out. And sometimes in your mind, you might not think that it's useful, but it is useful. Either you're going to do the work now and you coast a little bit later, or you're going to coast now and you're going to have to work to stay alive later. So the choice is yours. And so you bring up a really, really good method and topic on this part of this conversation, that your mind set, how you see yourself, how you position yourself is going to be the very first thing, because whatever you see, you can achieve it, people say. So whatever you see will or can happen if you position yourself to think that way, good or bad. The mind is a huge garden, people. I want you to understand the mind is a huge garden. It doesn't care what you plant in it. Doesn't care what seed you sow in there. It's just all you doing is you're sowing something. You can, if you go to, if you was a real farmer, you have farmland. The ground doesn't care if you sow in nightshade or poison ivy or corn. It's going to grow whatever you sow. That's how the mind is. If you sow positive, you're going to reap positive. If you sow negative, that's what's going to come to you. So first method of living a healthy life is having choice and having a healthy mindset. Yep. Is having a choice and healthy mindset, choosing
and establishing some goals, Kay.
Okay.
Because guess how confident we are if we know where we want to go.
Yep. Absolutely.
We're confused if we don't know.
Yeah.
So have a checklist. Where do you want to go this year? And then you start working that list.
Mm-hmm.
So when you
I like
get
that.
bored and you want to watch TV and I just want to eat bad, you have a list.
I love it.
Oh, you know what? I need to work on that. Okay, let me go work on that. Oh, I need to go work on that. I need to do that. That keeps you focused. And by the end of the year, guess what? You're
Wow.
happy because you have accomplished at least 25% on the list, at
Right.
least.
Absolutely.
That's what
I
that
like
book, it works. It
Okay.
works. It's a small little book, maybe 15, 20 pages.
Wow.
But it's so wonderful. And it just talks about how if you make a list and you write on that list the things you want and you read it 3 times a day, it is guaranteed to come true.
Wow.
It's a
Wow.
little bit, I mean, it might take you an hour to read it. The
Wow.
coolest little book. You
It
write
works.
down what you want and you read it 3 times a day and you believe it will come to fruition.
Wow. We have to I got to get that. I
Yeah.
like that. I love
Yeah.
manifestation. I have to get that. I have to get that book. I have to check that out. I've heard of it, but never had it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
awesome. So that's why the first thing is always the head. This is the head, and this controls everything.
Everything.
And like you
Everything.
said, that was significant. What you put in your garden
Mhm.
is very important because it's gonna reap something.
Yeah, it's gonna reach. It's gonna reach something, and so you have to make a decision. So I love this method. First method of having a healthy lifestyle in an uncertain time. I love it. Is having a secure mindset of what you desire in your life. And if you can focus on you, or you focus on what it is you desire, you don't have time to worry about what's around you.
Yes.
That means that you can't allow your peripherals to get distracted because you got the goal in front of you. I don't care what's happening
Yes.
over here. I don't care who's saying what over here. If my mindset is focused on my goals, that's what's in front of me, then I have no time for anything else. I really, really, I love
And it's very energizing too. If you really
Okay.
think about it, when you get stuck, go look at your list and say, what haven't I worked on? Okay, let me work on this. Let me work on that. You know, and so it energizes your body. And energy actually will keep you healthy, positive energy. So it makes a difference. And that's how you end up having 365 days of the year that you're happy.
Wow.
Because
I
you are
love that.
working and you focusing on your goals. That's how you have a good year.
Wow. I love that. I love that. I love that. So people, I need you to understand one of the biggest methods right now to staying healthy is having a healthy mindset.
Yes.
Reading and focusing. So we're going to take a minute to get some words from our sponsors, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk to you, Dr. LaTronica, and wrapping up on the loyalty program and understanding some of the methods from there on what we get to keep a maintained healthy life and how we're going to be moving with that. So we'll be right back after words from our sponsor.
Life is filled with many unexpectancies. If something happened to you today, heart attack, cancer, stroke, or diagnosed with anything terminal, are you prepared for what's next? Only 1 out of 4 to 5 Americans have considered that life is unexpected, uncertain, and has some uncontrollable risk. Are you that 4 to 5 that hasn't taken action yet? Call right now for your free quote. Tomorrow's not promised. The protection of your legacy depends on what choice you make in this moment. Call right now.
Now, as being a holistic doctor, what are maybe a one little trinket of information that you can give us on how to make sure that we stay connected to our health in the time of a pandemic?
We need to be drinking water and exercising.
Okay.
That's the best thing I can tell people if they don't want to do anything and they don't want to pay for anything. You must be exercising. It's not negotiable anymore. It's
Gotcha.
not negotiable anymore because exercising is what helps balance the hormones. It helps detox the body. It helps improve circulation. It's the best way to continue to build bones. It's the best way to help build your immune system. So that's the one token you can do to help improve your system while we're dealing with this virus. And you must drink water, and the water does not need to have sugar or additives, and water does not mean alcohol, juices, Kool-Aid. You know how growing up we used to have that red Kool-Aid.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Does not
absolutely.
include any of that. It's just water.
Dublin, Georgia. Let's get ready for a night of elegance.
You have a way with me like no one else. Yeah, you almost make me fall in love. If you keep this up, then I'll let you in. Oh, wanna get you closer to my body. Wanna feel your hands all over me. Gotta make them jealous, everybody. 'Cause you know we got it, chemistry. I get all around me. I get chemistry. I get you and me. Yeah, you know we got it, chemistry. You make all my problems feel miles away. Nothing in this world made sense up till today. I can see the colors now, no black and white. If you keep this up, then I'll stay the night. 'Cause you have a way with me like no one else. Yeah, you.
At the dawn of your time, no one could calculate the storms of life. One thing's for sure. You were built for it. You have one life. Drive hard and live free. Lit Chat. Now your words have fire.
All right, we're back. We're back with the great Dr. LaTronica Fisher, Road to Wellness. And I'm really appreciative of you being here today. Thank you so much for being available all the time.
Absolutely.
And so before we wrap up, I want to talk. First thing is mindset. That's one of the biggest methods that we need to have and remember when we're going through transition of one era to the next, and also when there's a time of uncertainty. Make sure that you're focused on yourself. And so right now, and one of the biggest things, so after we get that mindset done, there's a program right now that Dr. LaTronica is having in place that is helping quite a few people. And one of the closest people that I know that's working with this is my mom, actually. And so talk to us a little bit about the loyalty program, Dr. LaTronica, and let us know how, in a brief conversation, how that can actually help position us for better health.
So the loyalty program is that sometimes people get a little confused about what direction to take in their health, right?
Mhm.
What do I do? And because this is the land I live in, it's the garden I hang out in, I just kind of know this area is no different than me reaching out to you to help it just share to the world with what I do to help people get well, or us reaching out to our CPA during tax season, or going to an
Right.
auto mechanic to repair our cars. This is
Right.
what I do. So what I enjoy doing and what I'm passionate about is giving people a sense of direction.
Okay.
So that's what the loyalty program is all about, giving you a sense of direction of, well, what do I do to start being healthy? So the loyalty program was created out of the need that when the pandemic started, a lot of times, people were either losing their way of living, losing their income, just a lot of anxiety and frustrated. And so what we wanted to do was create a program that was a maintenance program so that people can start to diffuse some of this anxiety, to help with their mindset, to get the things they need. So our loyalty program provides a process of products and services to our clients every single month in order to help them to stay well. That means they get to visit with me at least twice a month if needed. They also get to come in for services if they want to. They can come in and get an IV therapy service, which is like vitamin C and zinc and selenium and magnesium, things like that dripped right into their system. And then they also have the ability that we put them on what we call some antioxidant essential oils to help to nurture their body and keep them well. And so there's enough, and we usually make those choices based on our consultation with them on what it is their body needs, you know, whether it's their immune system, whether it's they have some other chronic ailments going on. We make selections based on what they need. And so this is what we do in order for you to move the needle forward when it comes to your health. So our loyalty programs allow us to do that. A part of the loyalty program, when I mentioned about having 2 visits with us, one of them by phone can include this Quest test. What this Quest test does, and it was amazing. I had a guy who came in yesterday and brought his son. And when he came the first time, I didn't do the Quest test on him. I basically just did a nutrition consult. So his dad was like, well, where's the little magic contain that little magic machine you have? And he's been a client of mine for years. And I said, oh, I didn't do the test on him. I just did a consult. And he's like, oh no, that thing tells you so much stuff. You have got to do this. And we did. So basically what was going on is that a lot of times you think it's one thing and it's something else. So this particular guy came in because he was having a lot of issues with sexual dysfunction, and he was having a lot of issues with brain fog and mental fogginess, sluggishness. And I was asking, well, what's really going on? He said this started about 2 months ago. We'll come to find out he was on a medication called finasteride. And finasteride is a medication I see a lot of guys taking when they start to get a little balding in their head. Now, this guy's only 30, but you have a lot of young men now that start to get the little receding hair and get little spots over here. Well, he was taking this, and so he assumed that all of his symptoms was because he had discontinued finasteride, and all of the signs led to it was the finasteride medication. He had only been on it a few months. And so once he discharged off of it, he felt like all the symptoms were related to that, and he wasn't getting any better. And I put him on a detox, and he was like, I just got worse. I said, how could you get worse after a detox? So his dad was like, you didn't put him on the beamer? I said, no, I didn't. He said, oh no, you got to put him on that little gadget. So this is the gadget. I put him on this gadget, and what it determined that he was having a lot of brain fog and a lot of issues from industrial toxins. So then after digging deeper, I said, where do you work and where do you live? Come to find out, he is like a firefighter.
Wow.
He's like a firefighter. So and in the building he works in, he knows it has mold in it. And he also works in a very industrial area in this area where we live. This is where they give off all the pollutions and toxins, and he's breathing it in, and then he lives in it. So he lives in industrial chemicals, and he works in it.
Wow.
That was what this little baby right here
got
to the bottom of yesterday with this particular young man. Because I told him, I said, you're too young to have brain fog. You're too young to not be able to get an erection or feel anything. You're too young for that. Something's going on. This little baby right here. He assumed it was the medication, but this determined, no, he worked in a very polluted environment. So that's why I always tell people who work in chemical fields, who do welding around industrial chemicals in a really chemical infested area, you have got to make sure you're detoxing every single quarter. I've seen it so much that is dangerous. It pays well, but it's dangerous. And so you have to make sure you're detoxing and cleansing.
Wow. Wow. That is amazing. That is definitely amazing. I'm excited because I get my results of my Quest test today. So I'm excited about that. To have a conversation.
Sorry about that. I put cayenne pepper in my tea. And I think I put way too much cayenne pepper.
It's okay. Listen, I understand. I
Mhm.
understand. So I
Yes.
I definitely appreciate the things that you're doing and how you done things over the course of the years you've been in medicine. I know now, based on our conversation, what I've seen now going into almost 30 years, and that is
Sorry about that.
amazing. Almost 30 years that you've been into medicine. You know,
Absolutely.
traditional medicine. You've been a primary care, and then now 11 years into the holistic space, and so that
Yes.
is great. And so please people, we're looking at you connecting with the doctor. You can get a free consultation with her by calling 713-520-8188. You can reach on our website, drlatronicafisher.com. You can follow her on LinkedIn, Dr. Fisher Road to Wellness. You can connect with her on Instagram at
Yes.
Dr. Fisher R2W, and you can see her on Facebook under her name, LaTronica Fisher. I am so happy that I'm connected with you.
Yes,
I'm happy
indeed.
that I have an opportunity to be a client of yours and not just talking. No, this young lady knows her stuff and she knows her business. And
Yes.
so to have a chance to talk with her, she is very busy. She is very connected, but she's busy because she's very personable with her clients. She
Yes.
gives them the conversation, she gives them her time. And I'm definitely appreciative of that. And I'm thankful of that, Dr. LaTronica. So thank you for being with us again this week. We look to talk to you again next week. Before
Absolutely.
before we go, is there anything that you would like to share with us before we leave?
There was just one thing that I didn't mention about the loyalty program. The cost is 130 PBs a month. I didn't
Okay.
mention that just in case anyone is interested. When we created it, we wanted it to be affordable. So
Mhm.
I just wanted to mention it is 130 point values that you basically accrue through products and services every single month.
Mhm.
So just I just want to encourage people to just take the lead when it comes to your health, because right now that's the only thing that we are in control of right now is your health.
That's
And
the only
you
thing.
have to make sure that you are in the driver's seat.
Yes, yes, yes. You got
Hmm.
to be in the driver's seat. No, don't let
Yes.
anything drive you. You drive it. You
Yes.
have the position of getting that done. So, Dr. LaTronica, thank you so much. Hang out with
You're
me real quick
welcome.
after the outro.
Absolutely.
And so everyone, y'all be careful and safe. We have so this afternoon we will be talking with Dr. Angela Pipersberg. She is the creator of the Kingdom Chamber of Commerce. She is
Nice.
out of the northern area of the country. She's awesome, great. She has great conversation. Tune in this evening at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time as we discuss with her how you can be a part of the Kingdom Chamber of Commerce. You hear the Chamber of Commerce where different businesses in your area connects and get together. But listen, she has a Chamber of Commerce that is built for the kingdom. And this is awesome. It positions you to network with other people that have the same kingdom mindset. So listen, look to be a part of that conversation this evening at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So listen, everybody, y'all be cool. You have one life. I want you guys, you have one life. I want you to enjoy it, love it, and be safe. And we'll be talking to you soon. It's happening on the couch, Kay's couch.
Yes.